In this video, I'm going to give you guys a step-by-step workflow on how you can turn any YouTube video into a fully written and human-sounding X thread. And there's so many different ways you can use this, whether you want to just transcribe your own YouTube videos to post on different platforms, or you can even use this to create an entire new brand that automatically posts on X and automatically writes new threads. And then you can sell things like digital products, like ebooks and stuff like that, where there's tons of people on X already doing this in different niches. Tons of opportunity to make money with this. And we're not gonna be doing anything super complicated. We're not gonna be doing any APIs or coding or anything like that. We're literally just gonna be using one web app and the $20 version of Claude, because we're gonna be making a Claude project, so you do have to pay for that part. But with all that being said, let's just jump right into it. So the easiest kind of video to do this with this method in particular is gonna be a YouTube video, because we have to get the transcription, which is basically the script of the video. And when it comes to web apps and stuff like that, they all are pretty much compatible with YouTube videos. So I'm just gonna get my last video here that we did, how to make $2,000 a month with AI clipping. This video did pretty well. And I'm just gonna copy the link to this, and we're gonna use that in a moment. The next thing I'm gonna do is go to this website, tactiq.io. And they have a bunch of different tools on here, but one of them is a free YouTube transcript generator. So all you have to do is just paste the YouTube video into here and then get video transcript. So it gives us the entire transcription here in just a second. And it even gives us timestamps for the different lines. Not that we need the timestamps for this particular workflow, but it could come in handy in the future. So we're just gonna keep this open and save this for later. We could go ahead and create a Claude project right now that will turn this into a Twitter thread pretty simply. But the thing is that it's not going to sound very natural. It's going to sound like an AI chatbot. People will probably be able to tell that it's written by Claude, especially if they've written Claude scripts themselves. But we can actually train a Claude project, a custom Claude project, on how to write tweets just like us, only if we've written tweets before. And the way that we're going to do this is by downloading a bunch of our different tweets, and we're going to use that as context in our Claude project in order to make it so that when we feed them this information and it writes the thread, it's going to write the thread just like we would in our own voice or our own kind of writing style. So if you don't have a Twitter account with at least 30 tweets, or even if you just want to write like somebody else, you could just go to somebody else's Twitter account and copy 30 of their tweets. You're probably going to want to download their 30 most popular tweets. And someone can argue whether or not that's ethical. I think it's probably more ethical to get like 10 different Twitter accounts and get threads and get popular tweets from all of theirs. So you're not just like making a AI chatbot that sounds like one specific person. And then you're just going to paste all of those into like a Notion document and just keep them there for now. If you want to streamline this process and not have to do it all by yourself, then you can follow this right here. So just go to more on your Twitter account. You go to settings and privacy, go to your account, and then you go to download an archive of your data. It'll make you type in a password. It'll probably take about a day or so to get this email, but then you'll get an email from X with a downloadable PDF of all of your tweets that you've ever posted. I have a lot of tweets over the years on my older account, so it took a little while for me to download it. It was a big file. And then once you download it, you're gonna have a folder like this. You're gonna go to data and then scroll down to the bottom until you see tweets.js. If you're like me, you probably have too many tweets to just throw this into a Claude project for context. So what I did is I just went into a regular Claude chat room. I pasted that tweets.js file from that folder, and then I just typed in keep 30 tweets, prioritized by engagement, but only use the original tweets, no replies or retweets. And then that just gave me a text file of my top 30 tweets by engagement. And that's all you really need to train this project that we're about to make to write just like you. So now at this point, we should have all of the data ready. You should either have that text document that you got in your email that you have then gotten Claude to just break down into your top 30 tweets, or you should have a text document that you made manually by just going on Twitter and copy and pasting tweets from your favorite Twitter accounts. I swear if anybody corrects me by saying, oh, it's X, not Twitter, you know what I mean. So we're gonna go into projects and create a new project. You're just gonna call it scripts to X threads or whatever you want. I've already made mine here. And then once your project is created, we're going to go to the instruction section here. And then you're just going to paste this instruction prompt from the description. It'll be in the description of this YouTube video. And it's basically just telling Claude what its instructions are, obviously, and how to write these threads based on the context that we give it and the script from the YouTube video that we're going to be pasting into the chat. Just make sure at this one part that you get the right name of the file that you're putting the context in. Like these are all the tweets that I put in here. You just want to make sure that it's the right file name. I called it 30tweets.pdf. So just make sure that you put your name in there properly so it references it. And your context file should look something like this. You can see these are all my tweets. Like this is one tweet here. This is the second tweet here. And there's a total of 30 tweets that it's going to be pulling. And I saved it as a PDF document. So just go ahead and drag that PDF document into the context part here. And then it's done. It's ready to go. All you need at this point is the transcripts that you're going to be getting from your YouTube videos. So let's go ahead and go back to Tactic and grab that. So we're just going to go to get the transcript, click copy, go back to Claude, and then I just paste the script right here. Don't even have to put any message in here because all of the instructions are already in the instruction section here. Click send message. And here's the finished result. If you look at my tweets and you look at these, they are very similar in terms of writing style. It does a really good job at taking that context and making it sound like me. If you've seen what the tweets looked like before I put the context in, it's a world of a difference. These are so much better, so much more human-like. And keep in mind, you don't have to do this with just your own YouTube channel. You could use this same method with, instead of putting transcriptions in, you can put original ideas, and you could create an entire brand, an entire faceless brand on an X account and use that to monetize it, sell different digital products, just like tons of people are doing right now on X. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for the support. Make sure you take advantage. I mean, every single one of these videos that I post, you could take the opportunity to turn that into an entire profitable business for yourself. I'm just giving you guys the information to get the ball rolling. So thank you guys for your recent support. The channel's been doing really well. So if you want to see more tutorials like this, make sure to subscribe. Take care.